Hi Leo, I am here to do your mid-July 2020 reading. I just did Virgos, so I hope yours is as amazing as theirs was. In general, I found that the energies, and I know other readers have found it too, that the energies are kind of flowing together. So in general, you might find messages from the sign before or after your actual sign, or you know, sun, moon, rising, Venus, all the thing. Whatever, like I always say, whatever message you're led to is your message. And I did not pull your cards out ahead of time, Leo. It's going to be your season. Super excited. So let us see what we get. Angel Spirits Guides here for Leo, please. Angel Spirits Guides for Leo. What messages do the Leos need? Ooh. See if we got other things. I'm being told we've got top two cards, so let's pick those. Purpose of Room. Oh, Leos. Okay. Top two. Okay. I might actually start this over so that I can like get this message. I'm not. Leos. Okay. So I'll cut some of that out. I will like edit that video. Okay, Leos. I looked at your cards and I got your message. So in the recent past, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So it looks like you guys went through a time where you were disappointed, feeling left out, really holding on to things tightly, kind of trying to control situations almost. But they're stacked up. So what that I'm actually getting, I'm gonna read intuitively, is that these things, the events that happened are things that you needed to happen. You guys have too tight of hold on things. That's what I'm just feeling. Like you Leos, I think this was in the last Leo message too. You guys have something that you want a certain way, so you feel you have to hold on to it tightly, but that is not the way to get things to work out. That just like makes madness. So I'm showing that you're holding on to things, you're feeling left out. That's a part of the message here. So let's get the rest of it. That's part of your lesson you're currently going through. Right now, you are waiting to see what happens in the world, like all of us. You're waiting to see if things are going to balance out your way. You're waiting for an opportunity to go ahead. You're waiting for your chance. I'm getting you're waiting for your chance. Anything else? Just waiting. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, Leos, just intuitively, because I was thinking about this message earlier. So what is going to happen if things don't work out the way that you're planning them? because we got some stuff coming up, and not everything's gonna work out the way that we plan them, but it might actually work out even better, is what I'm getting. So don't hold on to that picture that you have in your mind of things have to be this way and have to be this way, because I've been getting messages like for months now, because we can't see the whole picture. I did some by the lake like that. Like, we're not able to see up here, and you're not able to see up there. And I know it's like a it's like frustrating, Leo. I'm really getting a lot of frustration if it just needs to look like this. I'm just like it needs to be this way because of this. I'm getting a lot of holding on to things, but that's not how, grasping and holding is not how, that seems like suffering. Like, and then if it doesn't work out that way, like the literal definition of suffering is like wishing things weren't the way that they are. Just be open to thinking that things might work out in a different way. Oh God, yeah. You guys have a lot of like nervous energy right now pertaining to that. And it's really come across, I feel like you're not talking about it because like usually my words and messages flow. You might be really like, I'm getting earringing. This might be really heavy for you guys right now, depending upon where you are. Just this waiting and not knowing and being very anxious. So in your near future, I'm getting the Hermit and Death. Now, of course, death is not like physical death. Death is transformation, and with the Hermit, I feel like you guys are going to be very introspective. You guys are going to really spend some time thinking, going into your emotions. There's some things you guys didn't get to purge. There's some things you guys didn't purge. So you're really going to be going deep into that now. Now, all the signs have been through this, so maybe you guys are like the last ones to go through it because it's your season. I mean, it's Leo season. But those of you that haven't done that are going to do that. And I feel that others of you have been like that, and you're just emerging and seeing this new self, like naked and beautiful in front of this mirror here, and just like completing your transformation. And I think probably at the beginning of this, something seems scary, but you're like emerging anew and seeing like, oh, wow, like I'm actually able to be myself through this. So I feel like there's like two different Leo groups I'm talking to. And one group has been through it, and you're ready to kind of come forward. And I love the Hermit card, because the Hermit sits around in introspection, and I know it feels very lonely and isolated, but when you emerge, like, you know yourself with such truth that you light the way for other people by just being you, and I don't know what could be more beautiful than that. And actually I had two future cards as well. So we have the Magician, and that kind of talks about like knowing who you are, knowing that you have everything that you need to create whatever you need in your hands. I really like seeing how she lines up with the Buddha head. Like, so you guys are very serene and sure of yourself. And with the Eight of Cups in reverse, I really feel like at one time you guys might have walked away from your passions or walked away from things that didn't quite work out, and now you guys are just very strong. So if it doesn't work out the first time, you guys are just gonna know to adjust with the waves. So that's really amazing. Like, yeah, that's really amazing, Leo. And things are starting to flow more as well. So I'm really feeling like some of you guys have really made it to that point. And maybe you're stepping like trepidatiously towards that, but you're definitely like there. You're standing, you know what you want. You know that if like obstacles come, they're just temporary obstacles. It doesn't mean like your whole existence has to go down. You just have to be like, I mean, you're Leo, so you're fast energy. You guys are smart. I got a Leo kid. I got a couple Leo kids, and then kids with 3 of my kids are Leos or Leo rising. So imagine that in your household. Okay, what else do we got for you, Leo? Aww. So Leos, I do feel like something that you guys have been working on is going to be unexpectedly postponed. But like I said, I am feeling intuitively that that is just like a temporary obstacle for you. So when that happens, think back to this. I don't know what it's going to be for each one of you, but something is going to be delayed, but it is for your highest purpose. If you see, there's actually a pyramid above the lightning, you know, and kind of cosmos up there. So this is a postponement that is going to lead. If you look, there's a path as well that's going to lead to your path. So just know that this isn't a forever thing, and I think we've all had to learn that this year, right? But you guys might have something specifically coming up that might be delayed, but I'm here to tell you it's not delayed forever. And I'm being told the bottom card. Mirror. So who or what is triggering you? And with that, I know sometimes, and that's like that internal work that I'm talking about, which is why you may receive a delay on your project, because there's some stuff we got to clear out here. If someone's triggering you, if someone's actions are triggering you, that is like a big energy expenditure on you. So I really feel that like what you're doing, like I'm just seeing like things going up really fast for you. So this is going to be successful. But whoever is or whatever is like making you anxious or making you crazy, or someone has like the ability to kind of like make you fly off the handle, that needs to be dealt with, because you're not gonna have time for that kind of thing with the big thing that you guys are actually going towards. So that's amazing. With the trigger card, you know, you wouldn't be triggered if you didn't care, first of all. I know that to be the case. So look into why that person or that situation in particular, what is it reflecting from your past that you haven't dealt with, or what connection do you still have with this person that maybe you're not speaking about? What makes this situation so heavy for you? And really try to resolve that on your end. Now, if you're not able to resolve it on the other person's end, like you can't control what other people do, but at least you'll be released from that weight and able to move forward. Angel Spirits, guys, I do need one more card for Leo here. Just need something about this project they're doing. You know, it's not good to, it's not always the best to have a reading and to be told that you still have work to do. So I do want to just have anything else for universal guidance for Leo, please. Angel Spirits, guys, please, for Leo. For Leo, please. This. Okay. So we gotta align your life. I know, they're so helpful. Believe me, they do this to me all the time. Tell me like what I need to do. What is not aligned or needs to change? So really just look for what's not letting your project flow right now, Leo. That's like really super confirmation on this reading. And then Pillar of Light, because your vibration is raising. And like I said, it's like you're going up. So once you get this balanced, like your emotional body balance, you guys are gonna like go right away. So it's up to you to do that work. It's up to you how fast this will take you. But look at how beautiful that is. Like you have guides around you. You like literally have angels around you, but you got to do the work. No one can do it for you. So thank you for allowing me to do your reading, Leo. And it actually is quite beautiful. Like I see and I feel, and I'm just like, this is big. Whatever they're doing is big. But I can't talk about that because you got a job to do first. So see what resonates in your life pertaining to that. And thank you for allowing me to do your message, Leo. And I will see you next week.